We got a major piece of gold. It is one heavy chunk. And now it's time to find out how much money do we have in gold. You've had a Hales of a hard time coming up with survival supplies in these storage units.
I've been lucking out because I feel like majority of the units we've bought are...
We've bought what? We've bought 3 so
male
far.
owners.
And we have another one that we pick up tomorrow. But that's not going to help you today. So what's the plan?
The plan is to stop at a local Goodwill thrift store, and whatever I can carry, I'm not allowed to use a shopping cart. I'm not allowed to use a basket. Whatever I can carry, Jeremy has to get for me.
But the plan is also to go to the pawn shop and cash in the 18-karat gold
Jesus head.
Jesus. And see how much we can make from that. But until then, I got my Goodwill card. And I'm going to try and make money. She's going to try and survive. And I'm only buying what you can hold in your hands. No cart. No basket.
Just my hands.
Just your hands. Come on, let's go. I want to make some money. You coming with me or not?
Yeah.
Time to make some money. Time to make some money. Where are you going?
What?
You're cheating already?
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot I wasn't allowed to take a
in your hands. What the Hales are you doing? That's where you put the merch. This one in Juniper Beach is like huge. This thing is huge. Seriously? I know you're not taking that in for them.
Oh my gosh, my memory is so bad.
Yeah, it's a little rough. We finally made it up front. Look at this. Yeah. Come on.
Superstore.
Let's see what we got. I see a couch. Can you carry that? Oh, she's looking. She's looking. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about right here. 130 bucks. My back would feel so much better than on these hotel couches. What are you looking at?
Hats.
For
I'm
what?
gonna try and find an outfit from like my head to my toe.
And how are you gonna survive? Now, now that actually, I like that.
Fit me.
I like that. She probably has lice now, but she might have had it before. So hats like this, specifically, this is what you would be called a trucker hat, right? You got the mesh in the back, and you have the normal size here, or let's see, Canada there. These hats sell overseas a lot to Asia for a lot of money. There are people that all they do is they'll come in here and they'll get trucker hats, such as this right here. If you can go in and get them cheap, usually they're 50 cents a dollar. You sell them in bulk overseas, you'll make thousands upon thousands. See George all the way over there? Look, I think she just found a sun hat. I'm looking for money though. You see this over here? Scrubs. Scrubs sell for a ton of money if you sell them in bulk. And the best way to sell them, you hit your Goodwill, grab all the scrubs, and put these on Facebook Marketplace. You'll make a ton just with scrubs. Different colors, especially if it has an ornate pattern, such as flowers, such as more flowers. The more decorative, the better the nurses or nurse eye feel.
2 weeks worth of clothes.
Why did you just sneeze?
It's kind of dusty in here.
So
I'm gonna try and get 2 weeks worth of clothes.
what if we're here for 2 months? Remember, it has to fit in your hands. Look at all these jeans. Okay. I, for one, donate every single pair of jeans I find to Goodwill and every other piece of clothing, because I just don't get into clothing. But I can tell you that vintage Levi's, how much do vintage Levi's sell for?
They can go for hundreds, some even thousands.
Do you think maybe we should take a peek on eBay and see how much vintage Levi's are going for?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that right now. What do you have in your hands?
Because everything we buy today, am I allowed to sell it once we go back to Ohio?
I thought you were surviving, not selling.
we're surviving now, but once we get back to Ohio, I can resell it.
Let's find out how much the pants are, then we'll decide.
Okay.
George has lots of jeans in her hands, but she's found Tommy, but we're looking for Levi. Let's look for Levi on eBay. Levi, right in the search engine. And then remember, we don't care what people are asking for. That would be the current listings at about 500,000. We want to go to filter, and we want to go to sold. That's what's important. What things are actually selling, or people paid for. We're going to click done. And then we're going to go sort highest to lowest. Let's see what we have. Sold for $35,100. A pair of Levi's, 1920. Holy Jeebus. What if I donated those to Goodwill? Here's a pair of Levi right here that sold for $60,000 from the 70s. All this junk I get from the storage units are from the 70s. What am I thinking? Here's a jean jacket. Oh my goodness, this is what I'm wearing right now. I got a sweet jacket on. It's a vest, $5,650. Here's another one, $5,000. What am I doing giving this stuff away? I'm an idiot. Here's another pair for $4,150, $3,800, $3,600, and the list could go on and on and on. What am I thinking? I have got to stop giving away jeans. You see that right there?
Ooh,
Look at that. Look at that.
That's not my
We
waist
just found
size,
them.
though.
What's a 38?
Isn't that your waist size?
Listen, we can make this work. You just keep eating. Hold a second. What is this? This isn't drape it over the edge of your arm. You have to be able to carry everything in your hands.
What do you mean? I thought you said I can carry them. I'm carrying them.
No, you're not. Well, you can. Those Levi's, I don't care where you put those as long as they go home with us. But everything else, you have to be able to carry it, not drape it.
I'm making this difficult.
I'm making it Egyptian. I see what you're doing there. How many jeans do you think you need?
I need 2 weeks worth. This is survival mode.
I wear one for 2 months at a row.
These are Calvin Klein,
Yeah.
Gap.
Okay. Listen, this is the only one here that matters. Anything with that, buy it. I'll wear them.
You can fit 2 of me in here.
Or one of me. While George is looking for clothes, I swung over to the electronics. And don't ever overlook this kind of thing. Some of these can go for hundreds. We got an HD DVD player. If we can find a VCR, let's see, DVD, especially VCR, DVD combo, those can go for well. But even this, like this, the bread maker, instead of the bread maker, what you do is you buy the parts. For example, this paddle here, that paddle will sell on eBay more than the actual whole bread maker will. So that's a great thing to do, is to buy appliances and part them out. Let's see. Oh, here's something else here. Okay, you see these miles and miles and miles of CDs. This is a great place to find not only collectible CDs, but video games. And now specifically this video game, Sega Dreamcast. If you look for the Dreamcast Spinny on the edge, and Sony PlayStation 1. Oh, here's another DS. And a Sony PlayStation 1, which is becoming more and more collectible. There's miles of it to search here. I'm gonna look, I'm gonna see what I can find. And I'll show you if I see anything, why George is looking for more clothes. I wasn't able to find any Sega Dreamcast or Sony PlayStation 1 games, but the one DS game that I did find, look here. Right here, rare, $32. Right there. We got it. We have it, $32, so that's it. And this one, is it complete? Yep, that's exactly what we have. We are into some money. This is going to be a $30 profit margin right here. And look what was right behind me, an old VCR. The tape's not even in there anymore. That's a solid $25. Now, if it had the DVD combo, you'd be looking at a minimum $50 on eBay, plus shipping. People desire this stuff. And if you find it, buy it, flip it, make some money. What just happened while I was away?
Some guy just brought a cart. He's like, here, hon, you need it.
Why would he do that?
And I told him I wasn't allowed to use it because it's whatever I can carry.
How are you doing with carrying?
Well, my arms are getting heavy or sore.
Oh, the queen has spoken. Nice.
One just
okay. It looks like Snoopy Santa Claus is down on the ground. Okay, I like that one.
That'll be comfortable to sleep in. I got a couple of beachy outfits for when we go, if and when we ever make it to the beach.
Baby, you is the beach. Look what George just found. What do you like about it? Her hands are full. What do you like about it?
It's probably hand carved. Does it look like me?
It does. It matches you.
A little bit.
A little bit. While I'm in this aisle, don't ever think you won't find precious metals at Goodwill. We can see there's tarnish on here, and yeah, the patina. But this one here, it's obviously is worn off. It's Waverly, right there. Rogers did a lot of plating. Let's look down here. You can find silver. You can find pure silver. Look at the silverware. Look at the plateware. I'm not saying we're going to find it today. This one definitely isn't. That's made in China. But this is a place to never bypass. You gotta look. And a lot of times you can find something. We're going to have to go find the utensils next. Found it. Here we go. Silverware. Oh, yes. I've been needing a good fork so bad. And that one's definitely not. But this is what you would want to do. You'd want to go through the bins, check everything, because a lot of times these people don't know what they have. And full sets, thousands of dollars in pure silver have been found in bins just like this. You got that thing going on, don't you?
These hangers
Yeah.
are heavy. I need
Look at
some
this.
flip-flops.
Flip-flops. Where are you going to put the flip-flops?
Can you put them on my fingers?
Which ones? The flippy flops?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 flippy flop and 2 flippity flops.
Okay.
There we go.
So I got jeans, a hat, shirts, dresses, shoes. Now I just need a hat, another hat.
For
I
what?
think I need another hat.
For what?
For the sun.
You're dark complected.
For the sun. Look at that.
What?
That basket right there.
What about it?
I need it.
What do you need a basket for?
I just need it. Can you put it on my head?
Okay. And
No, the other way. It's gonna fall off. I'm gonna try and balance it.
this way?
Yeah.
All right, that works. You guys see all this money just waiting here to be made? I know some of you right now are saying I'm crazy. This kind of exercise equipment never sells, but there is a time, and that time is right after Christmas, after everybody is bloated and they're making their New Year's resolutions, and they keep on it for 1 week. So if you get this in storage units, now's the time to put it up on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, local pickup, and you'll make your money. But there's only one chance. Better do it now. What the Hales do you need that thing for?
It's a donut.
Only if you get me the pizza.
You can have the pizza.
What?
You can have the pizza. I'll be the donut.
I'll make this pizza look good.
You look very delicious. I'm getting hungry.
No, you're getting hangry. The thrift shop is a great place to actually find old board games and pieces to old board games. Doesn't have to be the whole board game, just pieces. Pieces of a board game will sell on eBay. Let's take a look on, we'll just take a peek on eBay really quick of what pieces, simple pieces could sell for. Let's type in board game, and we're just gonna put pieces, okay? So board game, we'll put piece, just one word, piece. There we go. We're going to do a search. Remember, we're always going to go to sold. That's what tells us what things are actually worth, because that's what people are paying for it. Now we're going to sort highest to lowest, because this tells us what to actually be watching for. All right, electronic chessboard, pieces and more, okay? Here's vintage backgammon. There you go, right there. Pieces, 3 cups. Oh, should probably stop throwing away backgammon. We've got pieces, pieces, pieces. Franklin Mint Special Edition Monopoly. Pieces. We're looking. What is this? Mint chess. So let's see if we can get. There's a lot of chess, a lot of checkers. There's Risk, 40th anniversary Risk game, collector's edition. I didn't even know about that one. Here we go, with an extra piece. That Hero Quest has an extra piece. So this one looked like Monopoly. Seen it. Tokens huge. There's So there's a 1,100 piece lot, $300, all kinds of just stuff. And we could go further down and look, just pieces right there. Bakelite pieces, checkers, and pieces. Here, right here, crossbows and catapults. I don't know if that came in a box or not. I don't know about that one. There's pieces. So you see what I'm saying? Just get your education. You can just get on eBay and get an education in the things that you love, and you start to see what things are actually worth and what people are willing to pay for it. Backgammon pieces. Amazing.
Time to go inside and get some cash, but I didn't realize you are not allowed to record. Whoops! After George's extravagant day of shopping at Goodwill and cashing in the gold, you want to tell them how much money we got for the gold?
This money?
That money! It was solid. So I guess there's a lot of them out there that are actually plated. We happen to have one of the rare solid ones.
Whoop, whoop.
So we did a deal. We did it for cash. We got $179
Even.
for our Jesus gold.